All right, welcome back, my little Twitter ponies. Let's talk about PS5 Pro, exactly what it is and why you are wasting your money buying this thing. So it's not a flex. It's not the flex that you guys think it is. So let's put this into perspective. PlayStation, at the start of this generation, already knew that they were going to do a Pro console. Xbox already knew that they were going to do a Pro console. So they made the entry-level $300 Xbox Series S that the average gamer could buy, because that is the average selling price for consoles that maintain that level of sales throughout a console's life's generation. Every time you get the new consoles, like with PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3, obviously the Xboxes, everything, they usually do the best at the $300 price point. And we all know that, especially when you've been playing video games as long as I have, that is the average price that people, that's why Nintendo Switch has done so well, because it stuck to that $300 price point. Now, PlayStation 5 came out at $500. 60 million people bought one. Now PlayStation is trying to get 60 million of those people to upgrade to a PlayStation 5 Pro by trading in their PlayStation 5 at GameStop to get a Pro. Obviously, they put it on their PS Direct, so all the whales or all the PlayStation Sims could run out there and pre-order one immediately. And then all the rest of them are going to be in lines at GameStop trading in their PlayStation 5s to lower the cost of the used PlayStation 5 so that more people can buy into the PlayStation ecosystem to buy games. You guys are daft, really freaking daft. I bought an Xbox Series X and a PlayStation 5 at launch. Why? Because I was a console gamer and I wanted to play the new 4K games. Those two consoles have yet to deliver on that promise of 4K 60, and now you have another PlayStation 5 for $700 with, the same promise of 4K 60. I don't get it. I don't get how you guys could be so damn gullible to rush out to spend another $700 on a PlayStation 5 Pro, knowing that these games are still 864p being upscaled to a 4K screen. Like, that's madness. That's madness. When you get on any PC and you upscale from levels that low, it's really, dude, it is what it is. You guys deserve everything that is coming to you for buying these PlayStation 5 Pros. What good reason is there to buy one? To play your old games? To play some of this stuff? Oh my gosh, guys, you know how much cheaper it would be for you to just go buy a 1440p monitor and get pretty much the same image quality and performance you're going to get out of a PS5 Pro for significantly less money. You can literally get a 1440p monitor cheaper, much cheaper. And your PlayStation 5 does support 1440p monitors now. Just set it in 1440p mode and have fun. If your game renders higher at 4K, then it will look even better on a 1440p monitor. They're selling you a $700 console on top of the PlayStation 5 Pro is not designed to introduce or bring new people into the PlayStation market. Maybe Sony thinks that they're going to get people to leave PC to go into PS5. That might be the case for some of them. You know, your entry-level PC guys, like on the 60 series cards and stuff, maybe they're like unwise enough to go and buy a PlayStation 5 Pro, knowing that their 60 series card is still probably going to deliver a better experience overall, because they probably already bought the 1080p monitor or 1440p monitor for those cards to power. Yeah, you guys are chasing a weird freaking, like this is not the flex that you think it is, Mr. Twitter ponies. It's not. And telling people they're broke, Mr. Batch, because they don't want to waste their money on this thing. Like you, dude, you got a 4070 or a 4090 PC and you're sitting here championing a freaking PlayStation 5 Pro? Why? Like, why? I don't get that, bro. The only thing that comes to mind is you're a PC gamer like Digital Foundry and you are just trying to ride out the little console wave of content so that you can get clicks. That's the only reason. I've switched over to PC. I rarely cover console content. I rarely do. It's pretty obvious that I'm a PC gamer now, and I, you know, instead of like trying to, you know, hold that thing together, you know, it's like, dude, you either go all in or you don't. You got to go all in. Like, do I think that consoles have a place in gaming? Absolutely, absolutely. Xbox Series S at $300, perfect. That's where the consoles should be. Xbox Series X, oh, PlayStation 5, yeah. I mean, for the people that just want that simplicity and just want to play, but their expectations should never be 4K 60. Their expectations should be somewhere around maybe 4K 30. Maybe 1080p 60. I think those are like realistic targets for these consoles to hit. And the PlayStation 5 Pro with the same CPU is not really going to do much better than what they're already doing right now. Like, it's madness. The PlayStation 5 Pro is RDNA 3 with some RDNA 4 features for the ray tracing. Really, I mean, that's probably the last thing that you should really care about in a console space, but whatever. I mean, if you've got the money and you want a PlayStation 5 Pro, go buy a PlayStation 5 Pro. Do it. Handle that. Trade in your other one at GameStop so somebody else can get a cheaper price, because the sales of PlayStation 5 are starting to slow down because they have not lowered the price. That's just where it's at. They need to lower that price if they want more people to buy into the PlayStation ecosystem. And plus, with the bad rap that these games are starting to get at 720p, games being 720p on these monster consoles, that's crazy, guys. That's crazy. I don't know, man. Honestly, there would have to be a very, very good, and I mean this, I literally mean this, a very good, because I am not above buying a console for one game. Like, I'm not above that. So they would have to 100% produce a game that I want to play on the PlayStation 5, an exclusive that I would have to go out and buy a PS5 for, that would be worth my time and attention. And I'll tell you, a girl boss game is just not going to be that. I'm not buying a PS5 Pro for Ghost of Yotai. I could play that on my regular PS5 at 30 frames per second. It is what it is. I mean, if the game is even worth playing at this point. They get rid of Jin Sakai. I don't know. Like, I'm still, I don't know about that game. To me, I just like, I don't know. I don't know if I care about it. I like the first game, and to be completely honest with you guys, the first game was awesome. The one playthrough was awesome. I've been able to go back and play a lot of my open world games, like the Horizon games, easy peasy. I can go back and play those. They are incredible. For some reason, Ghost of Tsushima, I've had a very difficult time trying to stay engaged, even on PC, to replay through that game. And I'm like, wow, man, this is pretty tough, man. Like, this is pretty tough to want to try to play through this game. So it's, yeah, guys, I don't know. I don't know if Ghost of Yotai is going to be something that I'm willing to fork over $700, especially with the 5090 coming out next year. Yeah, there's absolutely no reason to waste any money on a PS5 Pro, especially at this point. Like, I would love to see PSSR in action on my own screen so that I could give you my own thoughts on it, but oh, man, I've spent so much money this year that spending another $700 on a machine that's just going to sit on that shelf behind us and collect dust, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's worth buying that trophy for my shelf. To tell you the truth, I don't know. So, all right, guys, if you like this content, do not forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Have fun with your PS5 Pro.